These are 5 AI mistakes that every business owner makes. AI is changing the way that businesses are operating. However, most business owners aren't aware of the risks and how the risks are evolving and have evolved for their businesses over the past few years. Hi, I'm Giles Cleverly, a cybersecurity expert, and I founded Syn-Star nearly 25 years ago. My team and I have been helping businesses with their IT support and cybersecurity. And of late we have seen so many extended risks through AI, the way that they're using AI and the way that AI is evolving and all of the attached risks with it. In this video I'll be breaking down the 5 main risks that AI brings to businesses and why business owners need to be aware of them. And trust me, the 5th mistake will shock you. Mistake number 1, trusting AI. Too many people are getting comfortable with AI and they're starting to trust it just that little bit too much. Whether they're putting information that they shouldn't into AI or they're actually starting to connect it to lots of different business software that they're using. And that software has got the information that if it leaked out to the outside world or if it was stolen or hijacked would cause the business issues. Mistake number 2 is feeding sensitive information into free AI tools. Now generally the main rule of thumb is if you're paying for an AI tool, it should be safer and secure. But the key is that they shouldn't be using your data and how you're using that tool to feed their algorithm to learn from you. Whereas if you're using the free version, then it's wide open for them to use how you're using that tool, the ways that you're asking it questions, the questions that you're asking, to then share those with the wider community and be able to learn and develop their tool. So you've just got to be so careful that you're instructing your teams what tools to use and don't just use any old random tool and then connect it to your important business processes and software. Number 3, assuming that AI sets and forgets. AI tools are constantly evolving and you need to make sure that you know exactly how that AI tool is going to use your data. Will it remember? Is it built for just one-time prompts? Or is the whole basis of that tool that it remembers everything that you're asking it, so it builds up a really good picture and persona? Effectively, you are the avatar of that AI tool. So you need to make sure that from a business level that everyone has got the settings as instructed from the business. So maybe you want it to remember everything, or you might want it to have zero memory and just work on a one prompt, one command at a time. Either way, you as the business need to know exactly what tools your team are using and the settings of those tools and how your individual team members have set them up. Mistake number 4, not updating your policies. You need to make sure that all of your team are 100% clear on how they should be using AI. It's easy to do from a new employee starts this month. Hopefully you've got AI policies that are built into your onboarding process. So that's one element, the onboarding side. But the other bit is I'm sure you've got employees that have worked with you for longer than AI's been around. And in that case, you need to make sure that you're backdating any policies. So you need to make sure that all of your team are up to date and they understand how they should be using AI from the business perspective, not just a general term. Look, let's face it, if someone's using AI in their personal time, I don't know, they want a recipe, for example, it doesn't really matter if that recipe leaks out or whether they've questioned it. What does matter is how they're using it for business. And you need to make sure that you've clearly set out how the business expects them to act, and that's how they should be following it. Let's think about further down the line. Imagine that if you have a data leak via one of these AI tools because of one of your team members and you haven't clearly expressed to them how they should be using AI, then you're going to find it difficult to progress any kind of disciplinary procedures because they're not going to know that they should have acted in that particular way. And then mistake number 5, training. Training is so important in every area of the business. Now, the big difference with AI is that it can touch every part of the business. So it's very different than if you look at an individual member of your team, you can train them and make sure they're very proficient in the specific area that you employ them to be good in. Whereas with AI, that can ripple across all areas of your business. So you need to make sure that you're giving a good broad AI knowledge for people, but then also industry specific. Industry being what part of the business, of the job description are they doing, and then training them using AI tools so that they can get better at that specific, but also protecting the company as a whole. So training really is the key. AI is here to stay, but the way we use AI and the AI tools are constantly evolving. So you need to make sure that you're training your teams to get the most out of AI. AI can be a huge advantage for your business, but it can also cause huge safety problems. So if you're unsure of how to make sure that your team are getting the most out of AI without risking the business, then that's really where Syn-Star can help. We can help businesses train their teams and build out those policies and the way of using AI. Now, we're not saying we're going to produce AI tools for you, but we will help you choose the right AI tools that are going to work for your business. And it's ensuring that it's done in a safe and secure way. AI is here to stay, but navigating which AI tools and how to use them, that's where Syn-Star can really help you. So if you're not sure where to start, we've created something for you. If you click on the link, you can download our free AI usage policy, and this is a really good foundation to start on your AI journey.